that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the first of all time. Said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The long falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. The chattermouths who talent don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that don't count. Competition get flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but that ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the rings, or we did it, AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the first. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the first. Am the first. The first. Next level. I'm coming for everything. Everything. I am the first. Remember me.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping the door, back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm up in the score.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He'll buy some time right. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up two.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Adam Thielen, 32 yards. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown! K.J. Osborne, 47 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take it into the end zone. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe
Voilà, je préfère. Petite lobe ça. Voilà. Ça dégage.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, show you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. This colossal, what I say is gospel. I cook this with love, they gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, babe. Seen bodies in the streets before I could tweet. I came from nothing, I turned a mustard seed into a million. In the discussion, had a TED talk with the higher me, show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They go play action with Burrow. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They're passing here. Joe Burrow under pressure, and they got to him again. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
4th down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. This is taken around the 12. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27. In motion right is Watkins. On 1st down, Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
It's their third drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
On the move past the 40.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow.
He gets this one to Boyd.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Attends. Bien vu les Vikings. Regarde, bah j'ai joué les Vikings. Il a rage kit. Je peux aller voir si tu veux. Il a juste rage kit.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside
Mais ouais, du coup,
to the 7.
juste avant, c'était
Nothing
les
open downfield. He keeps it himself
Kings
for
contre
11
les
and a
Eagles.
first
Et
down.
je l'ai juste fait rage kit.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this: I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon.
Oui, bien sûr. Ridicule.
Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Ça rigole parce que je me suis pris un titif, c'est juste triste.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
J'ai personne d'open, frère. Tu voulais que je fasse quoi, frère? I mean,
the last run good
I was
for
going to
2,
get a sack.
2nd and 8.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. In motion left goes Smith.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
I need someone to be patient with me. Tu dis quoi là? Que dalle, frère. T'as rien à dire, frère.
So not much
Le
time
Titi
to
était juste
speak
trop beau,
of
frère.
remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29.
Ça aurait été warm, il aurait drop. Je sais pas. Apprends à jouer, frère. Utilise pas. What the heck?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively
I don't know why he did that,
they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Il a pas fait exprès.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. Going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
The Eagles in good position.
Regarde-moi ça et learn.
They come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Learn.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Hurts.
Over the middle here to Brown.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
69.
To get a couple. Second and 8
C'est
coming
quoi
up.
cette run diff? Ouais, run. T'as capté. Run block.
That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
In motion right is Watkins. From the 40 now on second down. Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Smith, the man in motion left. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to down.
T'aimes bien le live ou pas? Dis-moi ça.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game,
Je suis tired, frère. J'ai les yeux qui ferment.
Could be a difference maker.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Chill, chill. Moi, je pense que même pas un TD en plus, frère, ça. Je suis juste acté, frère. Ça, c'est moi, j'aurais déjà mis 60 points. T'aurais mis que dalle, frère. I know you t'aurais mis que dalle, frère. Qui cover middle, frère. Jesus Christ.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man is
Bradbury qui fait une partie de Higgins.
Taking down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun to give to Mixon.
Faut arrêter, frère.
Inside the 40 to about the 38. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
What the heck? Pourquoi ça a changé ma caméra, frère? Comment est-ce que je rechange? Comment je fais?
Again, it's Mixon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh.
Mixing up the middle, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books.
C'est un W que je prends là. Il est gaze. Tu m'aurais mis 0 points, frère. Mais dis-moi, tranquille. Je vais en refaire une dernière après. Même si je suis bien tired, frère. Après j'en refais une.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Mixon. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Pourquoi ça l'a pas pris en compte, frère? Jeez, man.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now, because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he pulls his way into the end zone. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Le gars se fait fumer par des T. Higgins, frère. Il est bien gaze. Voilà. Game's over, frère. I need someone to be patient with me. Je connais la méthode, je connais la stratégie, frère. Tu m'auras pas ça. Là, retardé, les gars. Mais c'est un W, je prends le W, c'est un win, frère. C'est ciao, c'est à la maison. Je vais limite que faire des runs, frère. Je vais que faire des runs, frère.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Eagles offense
set to begin their next drive.
And
with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeout?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 72 yards. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals
le pire onside kick ever.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
C'est boring,
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
C'est tellement boring.
They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Je m'ennuie. La boring, I know.
Burrow setting up to throw it.
And he'll go right back to chase. That's caught again.
C'est toi qui est boring, frère.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's going to air one out.
Ridicule. Ah, allez, stop.
2 minutes to go in this football game.
I need... Voilà. Trop facile. On va attendre qu'il quitte. Voilà. 2 games d'affilée, je fais rush kit des gens, frère. I need someone to be patient with... Les calls, tu m'as dit, hein, c'est ça? Non, mais même toi, même moi, t'inquiète, hein, je m'ennuie, frère. Dernière game, les calls. JT, je pense que je vais faire que des runs, frère. Je vais faire que des runs. Et comme par hasard, je suis tombé sur les beats. Dinner and nice guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bill Bo baggins, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. Allez, tu m'étonnes, frère, tu fais que des runs. J'avais 6 runs, frère. J'avais 8 runs. J'ai vu à skip, m'entendre, c'est juste. Tu dis juste. Siri. Ah non. C'est Santa qui joue, frère. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there agoraphobic. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my do aerobics, boss like P90X. Boss like we write the checks now. Chill, patience, patience. T'inquiète, on va trouver une game. Ça, je peux pas parler trop fort, non. Ah, c'est bon, chill, chill. On a trouvé Laylo. Kanye Williams is expected to be back this Sunday or the next. À ton avis, on va tomber sur qui là?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40.
J'ai fait un screen pass sans faire exprès.
A give for Taylor running right side to the 43, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through.
Let's do this,
no
come
place
on.
for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Alec Pierce.
Foles. He's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
J'ai Nick Foles. Jesus Christ.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Okay,
it's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, la passe dégueulasse. Dégueulasse, arrête de dire.
Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Pire passe que j'ai eu all time, frère. Nick Foles. J'ai qui d'autre, frère? Ça, comme QB. J'ai qui d'autre comme QB, frère?
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack, and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked.
Donne le pick six. Vas-y,
Extra point by York is up
mais je sais que j'ai gagné la game, frère.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
C'est chill. Hop, encore bonne lecture ça. Wentz. Ouais, j'aimais Carson Wentz. Bah, j'avais un gars wide open, frère. C'est juste Foles qui me fait une passe dégueu, frère. Mais vas-y. Ah, frère, c'est bon.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Allez, frère, abuse.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan. And that is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Third and long, it's Ryan. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They play comme ça,
well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep, Jakeem Grant.
Flag.
Taken from just outside the 30.
On va devoir arrêter les plays redonne-lui la balle. Ouais, bah, c'est laisse. Il y a vraiment un catch là sur mon tight end, mais vas-y.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
The quick throw knocked away.
What a
it's
read.
Incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make him stop behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw is Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Redonne la balle. Voilà, je te redonne la balle. Donne-lui le pick 6 et redonne-lui la balle. Voilà, c'est ta réponse. C'était bien alors. Ah ouais. Je t'ai dit, je sais que je vais gagner. Lucas Higuez, t'aurais fait pareil. Je sais. Brown, c'est Jakeem Grant. Moi, je vais faire la passe à droite alors. Jakeem Grant, alors qu'il y a de vitesse.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Oh, je peux pas.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No.
Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked.
Middle, qui joue middle.
Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. Faking the give, now Watson. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Il est terrible.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis for the homestanding Colts in possession. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. Ryan. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Just 21 yards on the punt there. And they will take over.
Comme ça c'est fait.
1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Off of play action, it's Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give the Browns a first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Okay, chill. Je suis confident.
Watson, off play action. He's got his receiver, Cooper. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
Je vais regarder ce qu'il fait cette
année. He's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. They'd have to gear up, try to get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw again on second down, Watson. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt, and he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Taylor. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ah, j'ai déjà lu.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
C'est le cash flow.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On the draw is Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan escaping the pressure right, letting one go deep for the end zone.
Trop lente la passe, Matt Ryan, frère. Je sais pas c'est quoi ton général, frère. J'ai un gars wide open, frère. Fait une passe qui circule du milieu.
When you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
After the interception, here's Watson. This complete to David Bell. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Chill. J'ai pas peur.
Watson now to throw. Flush to his right.
J'ai jamais vu ça, all time. Jamais vu ça.
We'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The final shot before the break. Watson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
J'essaie.
And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Safety.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Il a touché.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
On the crossing route, he hit. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Chubb on the counter. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They run again on first down. Chubb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play.
C'est pire que l'un des
Riders. This offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They go up the middle with Chubb, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Throwing on second down, Watson. And there's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I'd have to say
même
that whenever you see
même
a
AJ
good
Brown,
post route run, they do
fait ça,
not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the red zone now, Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. But DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually,
oh non, je peux pas, frère.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. That one goes for 30 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense. And
he is into the
end zone. Même en safety, je pense.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Nick Chubb. And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by York is up and good.
Ce genre de play,
and that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends
Il a
this
été
one
château,
away.
tu le sais, frère.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
And
he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath. Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Ryan's throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll go down, but not
bon endroit au bon moment.
Inside the 30.
Snap. Il était au bon endroit au bon moment, frère, tout simplement. Cache-le. Le gars est horrible, je sais même pas comment tu peux perdre. Le gars est juste lucky, frère. Amari Cooper, t'as vu tous ses catchs, frère. Dernier play, il a mis tight end, frère, sur mon linebacker.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Oh, frère, dégagé.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Now Ryan. Got an open man. That's Campbell. Touchdown, Colts. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Les gars sont même pas sortis 10 juste avant, avec le Thailand, c'était pas de la touche-up. Réfléchis un peu. Réfléchis juste un peu.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Browns drive about to get started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Let's do it again. Come on. Let's do it one more time. Come on.
To throw again on second down. Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
L'autre à 70, il est gaze à mort.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Let's go.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. The 20, 10, 5. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before.
C'est le cash flow.
Right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
Le cash flow.
The defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Faut que je le laisse avec le moins de temps possible, frère. Désolé, je sais que c'est cancer de jeu comme ça, frère, mais game is game, frère. It is what it is.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's into the end zone.
Game is game.
Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Game is game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
En vrai, ce play pour stop à Mari Cooper. Ouais, je vais faire ça.
The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time. The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half. Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
On a fait la passe.
Just a shade under a minute to go.
Je suis là avant son gars.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Une interception, ça. And that's yours. J'intercepte ici, frère. And that's yours.
Watson. He's going to let it fly.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Now Watson.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Chill.
Desperation time. Watson on fourth down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper.
This guy is underrated.
Their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, the guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
And oh, that one nearly intercepted.
Ça s'inscrit de fin de game.
Sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. One last throw here for Watson. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Now for the all-critical extra point. He's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime.
Jamais gagné, frère. Never. Abusé. Abusé. J'aime vu ça, frère.
Overtime as the kick's away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Tellement surcoté Cooper, frère. Jamais vu un gars aussi surcoté.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And some room to roam now. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 63 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. First throw in OT for Watson. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. He had the interception woes in regulation, and now they carry over into overtime. And on the other side, CD, all they need is a field goal to win it.
I'm glad you pointed that out, Brandon, because he has not been sharp all game long. He's been rather loose with some of his passes, and this one might cost him the ball game.
First.
And they'll get it up just short of 45 at the 44. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Face. Face out.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give to Taylor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to him.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Hoosier State will set up the side as the Colts have won it. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
W. Bref, je vais te laisser, je vais aller dormir. Moi je vais faire comme si t'avais perdu, mange ton L frère, ça va? Voilà, vas-y ciao. Attends, je vais juste... Je vais attendre ton com, mais je pense que t'as rien à dire. Hein. Non, je pense que t'as rien à dire, tu peux bien fermer ta boca. Allez, vas-y, je te laisse mon ref. Bonne nuit frère. Attends. Voilà, tu veux que je perde, c'est ciao.